All right. Good evening, everybody. I am Coach T. Thompson. We're getting ready to start our 101 Credit Tips Challenge. Yes, today is January 3rd. Yes, 2022. This challenge is going to go on from January 3rd, 2022 until April 14th of 2022. Yes, I know that is a very long time, but it takes a while to learn some of the basics of credit. And I want to make sure everybody stays on the same page and has a chance to start from the beginning. And we're going to take this all the way into investing in securities. So we're starting with credit. That's the basis of any type of financial foundation, is understanding how your credit score, you can maximize that and leverage it to get business credit and other things of that nature. So let's get into it. First, I want to say, please be sure to silence all phones and limit distractions during this presentation. I want to be respectful of your time and mine so we can get through this in a timely fashion. Happy New Year to each and every last one of you. I want to say that. So welcome to the 101 Credit Tips Challenge 2022. I just said Happy New Year's. I'm going to say it again. And this challenge, you're going to learn 101 tips, tricks, techniques, and resources to advance your knowledge and understanding of credit and how it works for you and against you, depending on your financial literacy level. Okay. I am Coach T. Thompson. My team and I help entrepreneurs and families build and sustain wealth. First, please allow me to introduce myself properly. You get to see a couple of little pictures of me. I do have one of those personalities. You either love me or you hate me, but either way, I'm still here. We're going to have a good time. Somebody's going to love it. Who is Coach T? I'm Coach T. Thompson. I'm a licensed agent. Over the last few years, I have been helping others in multiple ways. Started out in fast food like most people. I believe that was Domino's. I was there for 4 days. Didn't work out. I progressed into the hospitality field. I did a lot of overnights. I was a hotel night auditor for many, many, many years. And every day and then every month and yearly, I had to calculate the hotel's revenue for the day, the month, and the year. So that's when I really got into noticing that, financial literacy is very important. These hotel owners and business owners make millions of dollars. And even some of them don't understand how money actually works and don't understand how credit actually works. So then after that, I moved from there into retail for a short period of time. And then I got into healthcare. And I was in healthcare for 14, almost 15 years. And in between that time, I still wasn't grasping financial literacy all that well. I had gotten a couple of nuggets, like, my mom had told me when I was 18, here's your credit card and don't F up your credit, basically. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us got that same basic credit education or advice, but it wasn't very good. I needed more structure with that advice, which I just didn't get. And I didn't take the time to read the front, the fine print that comes with your credit card. I didn't read that. So I ended up getting into a lot of debt. And my mom passed away in 2013. I ended up losing her house. I wasn't on the deed to it. I realized at that point, I gotta grow up. I'm in my 30s. There's a lot that I don't know about finances. I need to deep dive into this because there's no way I should have sat here and watched my mom work through 33 years, retire, and only get to see 9 years of owning her own home. And not even getting to own it fully outright before Wells Fargo came in and took it away, but there was nothing I could do about that legally. So it catapulted me to where I kind of am now. I started digging into real estate at first and trying to see how I could save the house. It just didn't work out. I didn't have enough knowledge or the money to pay someone who did have enough knowledge. So, with that being said, I left healthcare in 2019 and I found a more lucrative way of helping people because I love to help people. And I found that in the financial services industry. Yes, I said the financial services industry. I know y'all probably thinking this girl's in the financial services industry. Yes, I am in the financial services industry, which I love. And financial servicing has helped me understand how a strong financial foundation could sustain wealth for generations, which, I'm like most people. At first, I was just like, how are these people able to go from generation to generation to generation and pass down all this money? I just didn't get it. I thought a lot of people were just naturally just born wealthy and they passed it down. But what I found is that the majority of entrepreneurs are in their 40s and they created wealth in their 40s and then they had something to pass down, which was an interesting little nugget to me. So, with that being said, hopefully by the end of the 101-day challenge, you should be able to define a credit score, understand what a credit report is, and other key financial terms. We're going to dig deep into this. I know this is just the first day, but also want you to develop a personalized credit repair plan that addresses your unique financial situation, because this will be a journey and each and every last one of us has a complete and different credit and financial journey. Okay, so I'm going to address this at different levels, but I'm going to start here to make it easy for people to follow along. You're going to find the resources that can help you repair your credit score yourself, because there's nothing like you can go to the FTC and you can look and see, is Federal Trade Commission, is FTC. You can look and see that it will tell you down there when they're giving credit information that there's nothing that a credit repair company can't do for you that you can't do for yourself. So a lot of people just don't want to take that time because it's tedious, and I understand that. I also offer credit repair. We have a wonderful credit repair company that I've partnered with, and I'll be offering you that a little bit later at the end of the video, but let's keep moving forward. You'll be able to repair your credit effectively using the very techniques used by credit repair experts that will uncover in this challenge. That's why I put it together. So you could either do this yourself or you can join. It's very, very affordable. Okay. And another thing is, I've been doing a lot of research and I've been doing a lot of research for a couple of years now about finances and credit and what it all means. And I started with some serious debt, and I started with an extremely low credit score. And I mean, my credit score had to be, when I very first started looking at it, something like 498. And I was devastated. Like I just was like, I'm not able to get anything. I really couldn't get anything. But you will find that statistically, Americans are, according to financial experts, Americans are 80% in debt. According to financial experts, the percentage of Americans in debt is around 80%. That's large. That's 8 out of 10 people. Yeah, 8 out of 10 people are in debt. And that's just not mortgage debt. That's including 36,000 plus of other debt. I mean, you can look this up. You can Google anything nowadays. You can look this up. But yeah, I thought that was interesting that there's that much debt out there. And then we're in the middle of this pandemic. Think about how many people are evicted. Think about how many people have maxed out their credit cards so that they can just survive. They're going to need this type of credit help. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to try to provide some financial solutions for anyone who might be in need. Mostly entrepreneurs and families. But if you would like to call and you would like to get some credit help, I would love to help you. Me and my team, we would love to help you figure out your finances. Here's a little statistic. The average credit score in the US is between 698 and 716. Okay. Only 22% of Americans have a credit score of 800 or greater. Okay. And 11.1% are at 550 or lower. Now, I, at last check, had a credit score of 781, and this is considered very good and should qualify for most loans and credit cards and other lines of credit, which is why I'm here trying to help you, because I just told you previously, I started out with like a 498 credit score. So these tips and tricks and tools and techniques that I'm going to explain to you throughout this whole process actually do work. I've experienced it for myself, and I want you to experience it with me too. I don't want to be the only person who has a very good or excellent credit score. I want to help other people get to this very same level. And another small statistic is I don't know if anybody's even ever looked at it, but LGBTQIA, that is a community that is near and dear to my heart, being that I am LGBTQ myself. We are even 34% more likely to have less of a good credit score and less of a financial education than our straight counterparts, because we are oftentimes kicked out of our homes for being who we are. And I think that that's tragic on so many different levels. So I'd like to try to close the gap there. I went to IYG when I was 17 years old, and seeing and being around people that were my own age and my own demographic did me good. So when I get the opportunity, I want to go back and give back to them. I'm not with them yet. They're not sponsoring this. I'm just saying that I want to go back and speak there and try to see if I can touch some of the lives of the kids that are there. But moving forward, I just wanted to say that little tidbit. Okay, so I know everybody's been waiting for this. So here is your first tip in the 101 credit rule or credit tip challenge. Let me get that together. Here's your first tip. Understand where credit scores come from and the laws that go along with the credit scores you've obtained. You got to educate yourself, people. I can't even express it enough. Like, oh my God, it's. I know you don't want to read. I know you don't want to read anything. It's a lot. It's taken me all day sometimes to read and get to the bottom of information. But I tell you what, it is so imperative in this day and age. You have a phone. You have this device. You have this in your pocket. You have this in your pocket at all times. It's a little mini computer. You have Google. You can Google practically anything. Oh God, YouTube is fantastic. If you really want to know or learn anything, these platforms are here to help you. It doesn't really need to cost a whole bunch of money. I know people like things to be packaged so that it's convenient. I get that. But you can also find the same information if you just Google some stuff or just log on and get a URL address and just research something. You can find a lot of this stuff. You got to be willing to invest in yourself and educate yourself. That's first and foremost, especially about your credit and your finances. Man, that's the lifeblood of your life. You can't get anything without a good credit score these days. You need a new car, your car breaks down. Who wants to pay $790 for a car? Come on, you should be paying $300 for that car. You're paying double plus for a car, man. I mean, that's huge. In a pandemic, we're dealing with people who are still doing this. It's insane. We got to break the cycle. Black women, especially, you are the number one consumers. We're the fastest growing entrepreneurs, but how many of us really have a solid financial foundation? How many of us really understand credit? How many of us really understand the stock market and how to invest, how to save to invest? You want to keep a client for life? I'm going to tell you a little tidbit. You want to keep a client for life, you tell them or you help them Save, tell them how to save, and you tell them how to make money. You can keep a client for life that way. If you teach that client how to help his family or her family, how to save and how to invest money, you're going to keep your client for life. You need to know this. It's not a want anymore. This world is in the middle of a wealth transition. This is the great wealth transition. There are millions of baby boomers out here who are passing on wealth. And who's going to manage all of that? Now is the time to get in. Now is the time to get in. Can't wait anymore. It's not a want. This is a necessity. We can trailblaze this. So where did FICO come from? Okay, here is a good question, and here's the answer. Earl Judson Isaac founded Fair Isaac and Company along with friend William R. Bill Fair in 1956. They began the operation in a small studio apartment on Lincoln Avenue in San Rafael, California. After being discharged from the Navy, he worked at SRI International during SRI's beginning years, then known as Stanford Research Institute, along with Bill Fair, his future business partner. With an initial investment of $400 each, Isaac and Fair founded Fair Isaac and Company in 1956, a firm that would provide a credit worthiness scoring system to lenders. That's a mouthful. That's where FICO scores come from. Everybody's always talking about, I don't understand. How do they get FICO score? How does it go up? How does it go down? There are a couple of different factors that are worked into that we're going to go into later in this credit challenge, but I just wanted you to know where it initially started from first. A few major laws, because we also talked about knowing the laws that go along with it. A few major laws that affect your credit life include Fair Credit Reporting Act, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, Truth in Lending Act, and the Equal Credit Opportunity Act. Yo, you guys need to read this. You need to get online and look these up. I put them up here so you could take some time on the weekend when you're watching whatever show, you're on your phone scrolling through Facebook anyway, take a few moments to go and read these. You'll understand why the collection agencies call you the way they do and why you don't have to answer and why you don't have to pay collection agencies that you don't owe. You need to read these. And here are the 5 important rights granted to you by those laws. Okay, what is the purpose of the credit laws? These laws do not guarantee that anyone will receive credit. They're not telling you you're going to get some credit. Instead, the credit laws protect your rights by requiring businesses to give all of us, all consumers, fair and equal opportunity to get credit and to resolve disputes over credit. If you have anything on your credit, that's why it pays to look into your credit report and see if there's a wrong address, a wrong phone number, a wrong name, anything, any unfair, unduly erroneous information on your credit report. You have the right to have that moved. You have the right to have that removed immediately. So you need to make sure you're on top of that. And once again, I say this, we're coming to the end of this. So I'm saying this, I got into the financial services industry to specifically help entrepreneurs and families build and sustain wealth. We can begin that journey today for you and your family with a discovery call. And below I've listed some links. Number 1, we can see exactly which ways my team and I can improve your finances in less than 5 minutes. Yo, there's this app called Bdollar Smart. If you've never heard of it before, please click that first link or type in that first link and set up a call with me and my team. In less than 5 minutes, we can show you guys a handful of ways that you can improve your finances. It's worth it. I tried it. I was blown away. You got to give this thing a try. Secondly, if you want help with your credit restoration, that's the second link. my company, Infinite River Coaching, we have partnered up with a wonderful credit service. And right now, oh my God, you can get in for just one activation fee of $99. And then after that, it's $89 a month. Lexington Law, hate to drop their name, but they charge you $99 a month anyway. So why not save a little money monthly and then get all the credit education you need? We even have lawyers that help you dispute all of the inaccuracies on your credit report. So give us a chance. You won't be disappointed. If you would like to join my team, you could book a discovery call with me. That's the third one because we're hiring. And I would like to see if you're a good fit for me and my team. We're a team of some serious financial services industry professionals. We are specialists. We even offer in certain aspects securities. So if you have a family that needs any help with mutual funds and annuities, we can help you. We can definitely get that set up for you. So if you have anything, any questions or anything like that, my information, my contact information is listed down here. My phone number is 317-943-6223. I'm going to say that again. My phone number is 317-943-6223. And feel free to give us a call. I will definitely get back in contact with you so we can set up some of these appointments and I can help you and your family build and sustain wealth. Thank you for participating in the very first 101 Credit Tips Challenge. I hope you make it all the way through the end. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there at the end. I'm looking forward to seeing this grow with Infinite River Coaching. May God bless you all. And next time, please bring your family and friends so we can all win. This is information that everybody needs to know. The more people who get involved, the better our community becomes. So please make sure you share this information with your loved ones, your friends, and your family. And with that being said, I want to wish everybody a very, very, very happy and very special and prosperous 2022. Moving forward, I hope that we can grow together, build together, learn together, and change the face of wealth together by educating ourselves and changing our lives one motivated step at a time. So with that being said, everybody have a good night. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you tomorrow.